In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Anakin Skywalker in Peasant Disguise from the most recent reissue wave. Hello Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. And as I mentioned in the intro, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Anakin Skywalker in Peasant Disguise that was recently released in the last couple of days. As you can see, I do have two of them in front of you here. That is because this one on the right is the original release from back in 2010. He is VC32. And as we see on this card back, he is still VC32, but you can see the differences there. On the back there, you do have the other figures from the wave of reissues, plus some of the other figures that we've had most recently, the Mandalorian, Moff Gideon, Captain Rex, etc. So I'm just going to do a quick review of the figure. We're going to open this one and we're going to compare them against this one. But the cards to me look pretty much identical. Very, very similar indeed. In terms of the card stock, I would say there's not really too much in it. I think these new ones definitely are a little bit thinner, but there isn't too much in it really. Nothing of note, I would say. But yeah. This was the original card, as you can see, and it's just a shame that they don't do this anymore, this little history lesson here, so you can see what the first iteration of this character was to be in figure forms. So you've got the 2002 to 2004 Attack of the Clones Anakin Skywalker in that what is it, Saga series, I think it was called. But there you go, there's the image of him. Looks like he's in Naboo there, doesn't it, when he arrives in Naboo. Alright then, so let's open up the figure and take a look. Alright then, so here is the figure out of the packaging, and I'll leave it up to you whether you think it looks like Hayden Christensen or not. Just give you a bit of a 360 of that head sculpt. I'm going to say that I don't think it does particularly look like him too much, but you know, it's quite an old figure now, so obviously the head sculpts have got a lot better. If we look at characters like Moff Gideon and people like that, then, you know, the techniques have definitely come a long way. This does have the photo real paint application on the face. And if we just compare it to the previous one, and I do apologise, I never had this one loose, so I'm just going to have to compare them like this. I would say that his face is probably a little bit paler, and the eyes are definitely more realistic. They're not so big. And, you know, they're sort of more set in the face, it looks like, because of the paintwork. They are smaller. The hair looks pretty much the same colour. And the lips are a bit more pronounced as well. The lips are all one colour. They're the same colour as his face, basically. So, in terms of that, they have made it a little bit more real. Also updated is the poncho. You can see that it is a completely different material. This one is a lot more sort of cotton-like, and it's frayed at the edges. Whereas this one, it's a weird material to describe. It is fabric, but it has almost like a plastic feel to it. It's very, very difficult to describe. You'll have to, you know, get one of these figures for yourself and feel what that material kind of feels like in your fingers. But it's definitely not as cottony as the previous one. But I would say that all in all, the figure does look pretty good for Anakin. Obviously, he doesn't wear this outfit too much in the film. And of course, it would have been nicer if we'd got a outfit for Anakin that he wears for the majority of the film, which would have been, you know, the outfit where he's fighting with Dooku at the end there. That would have been pretty cool. You do get a lightsaber and a lightsaber hilt included with this figure, which is a bit strange because I don't recall him ever, you know, using a lightsaber where he's wearing this outfit. But I guess if you're going to give us Anakin Skywalker, then he should come with his lightsaber. So you get the lightsaber there and then a separate little hilt there. As I say, he doesn't actually use the lightsaber when he's wearing this outfit. So let's take the poncho off and take a quick look at what his outfit looks like underneath the poncho. Easy enough to come off, just slip it over the head there. And he has this weird sort of, I wouldn't say it's paisley, but it's a weird designed shirt. Bit of a funny outfit really as it goes, you know. It's an odd choice for them to make in the first place, if you want my honest opinion. As I said, they should have gone with one that he wears more in the film. But there he is all the way around. Still a half decent figure to have loose. Now the head is on a ball, but it is the old technique of just the ball there. So what happens is you can't actually move his head back too much at all. You get a bit of front, bit of side to side, and a bit of round and round, but it doesn't have that double barbell which they're using in today's new figures. So bit of limitation, restriction on the back of the head there. He does have ball jointed shoulders and ball jointed elbows, no hinge on the wrist. He has swivel hips, ball jointed knees, and ball jointed or hinged ankles. So there you go, that is the figure. As I said, probably not one that I or anyone else would have chosen to be reissued, but this figure was actually quite expensive at the time on the secondary market before he was re-released. So to get him again, I guess for some people would be quite good. Let's just get that hairpiece out. So there you go. Not too bad. Let's just check if the lightsaber fits into the hand. No problem at all. Good fit. That's not going to go anywhere, and I imagine it'll go in the other hand as well. Yep, he can hold it in his other hand there as well. And he does have the hole on the belt, which is quite good for the hilt, if you just want to have him with the hilt. And that will go with this little tiny peg in there like so, which is a good fit. So I'd imagine I probably would have him displayed like that with the poncho rather than a lit lightsaber. I think it goes like that with the V at the front there, so you know which way it goes round. So it does have this grouping on that poncho there, which is screen accurate. If we look at the card back, he does have that on that side there, which is pretty cool. Doesn't seem to have it on that side. So, and that's funny actually, because I've actually done it on the other side of the figure on the old version, which is interesting. They've done it on this side this time, which is actually more screen accurate. So there you go. They are improving things. So there you go then, guys. That is the review of the Peasant Anakin, or Anakin Skywalker in Peasant Disguise, should I say. I hope you enjoyed this video. More reviews of the new figures will be coming in the next couple of days. And yeah, in short, I guess it's good to have this figure loose because I didn't have him before. It's part of the loose collection. But of course, I think there was better candidates out there to reissue. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we shall see you on the next one.